Welcome back, guys, to Advance Wars Dark Conflict, as our rearguard action comes to a close with Sigismundo having tried to mess us about with his weird orders, crippling our forces at times. We now push to finish this. Alright, the real question comes, do I bother killing this turn? Because he'll basically make another boat. I could just let him heal and then kill it. How much money does he have? 11k. He probably won't make another boat. We've won! Now the maps are taking a fair bit longer, aren't they? Oh, we can move again. So why not start a kind of cultural invasion? What's he gonna build? One tank? Yeah. Nothing on you? Oh, okay. This guy take out you. The HQ is ruptured. That HQ looks very nice after a meteor-based apocalypse, doesn't it? Barely looks scratched. And you gotta say, as a whole, these aircraft carriers, they're pretty OP. When they can produce units like that do a ton of damage. We can start to cut their money in the end. Attack any units. It can even attack air units. That's how ridiculous that unit is. And it probably does well against fighters too. Job done. The Laurentians seem to be moving their troops in an odd manner. Keeping certain units stationary seem futile, but clearly it was their plan. We have no chance against this enemy. We should retreat immediately. They're just too strategical mastermindy. I don't understand. And I still got an S rank. Probably based on technique, actually, for not losing units. Ah, my speed was just about there. Tell Sigismundo what has happened here, and how annoying he is. There's a method in the absolute madness, that's for sure. Admiral Sigismundo, the Independent Legion were again victorious. They obeyed your orders and were able to repel the Zephyrian forces. I see. Admiral, you seem displeased. No, I am only displeased that the Zephyrians remain at large. Like I am. Until they are wiped from the face of the planet, we will know no peace. It's you. You've returned. What do you mean? Who are you? Perhaps you don't remember me. I used to run the bakery in the city that once stood near here. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't remember anything. Wait, you know her? You know Catleia? Tell me, she has lost her memory. Maybe you could tell us who she is. She lost her memory? I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm afraid I won't be much use to you. I just saw this girl and her family a few times in the street. Family? I seem to remember you had an older sister, a younger sister, and a brother. Brother? Sisters? Can it be true? Do you know anything about a brother and sisters? Their names or whereabouts? I don't think anyone here will know that. I'm not sure what the best way to tell you this is, but everyone was frightened of your family. Frightened? But why? It's difficult to say this to your face, but it's just... Tell me, I want to know. I remember nothing. You have to tell me. Well, there were all sorts of strange rumors flying about. People said that the four of you were not human. They said you were monsters. Monsters? Please don't take it to heart, but there were other rumors. I heard that a bunch of tough guys caused you trouble, and they all died mysteriously. I heard that if you came close to weapons, they might be accidentally triggered. Look, these are only rumors. I'm sure there's no truth in them. Catleia. Ed, tell me. Who on earth am I? Well, we can use a new CO, Trak. which I think was called, I think Zardia's called Tasha, and Trak is called Gage in the American one. I don't know why they had to rename absolutely everything. I think the only person who didn't get renamed was Lynn. Thank you for the cheer, Biet, as we move on. Chapter 13 clear. More trials keep appearing as we move on to Chapter 14. A Hero's Farewell. A sea map with airports and everything. The first map where we can use everything at our disposal by the look of things. As I just listen to music. Gotta rename them. Those tea drinkers won't understand Gage, right? No, they won't, will they? Not at all. As we move on to Chapter 14, A Hero's Farewell. They fuel themselves with tea, the morons. We are approaching the base of the Zephyrian forces, Dart Fortress. The commander-in-chief of the enemy forces is General Carter. General Carter? I learned about him in the academy. Famous hero of the Siege of Dalet. That must be 20 years ago. Carter? I never imagined I'd ever hear that name again. Captain O'Brien? What does Sigismundo have to say? Admiral Sigismundo is on his way here as we speak with his main army units. We are to attack the enemy fortress and carry out active surveillance. What exactly is active surveillance? It means we push into the midst of the enemy to assess their strength. But that means we're just... Yes, I feel as if he's asking us to sacrifice ourselves. Why can't we wait until he arrives before beginning the attack? Is Sigismundo a coward? Or does he want us to be destroyed? Perhaps it's both. We don't even know if we can rely on his forces when they do arrive here. We must attack the fortress alone, but we need to think of a sound strategy. Anyway, what is that huge rock? It's a fragment of one of the meteors which struck the Earth. If we attack it, it can be destroyed, and the airport can then be captured. But there are times it's best to leave these fragments to slow the enemy. We have to think about which ones to destroy and which ones to keep. Thank you for the gift of a sub to Master Link OOTBet! Happy New Year's, as it were. Thank you very much. Which ones to keep? So, obviously, we want to destroy this one. In fact, everyone's pretty much poised to destroy it right now. Because we want to capture it because it's a bloomin' airport. It's good enough reason, isn't it? Interestingly, there's this line here, a river. It doesn't look like much of a river, but it is. And that said as well, we can hit the meteor this turn and probably destroy it. But again, there is unit right there. And our enemy probably comes first. They drink tea, the uncultured swines. We chuck tea in the ocean, isn't that what we do? That's what tea's for. Now give us our coffee. I didn't think it was anything like that. The game basically just got handed out off to Nintendo of Europe translation team and Nintendo American translation team. It didn't go like the normal route of a game back then. Or even, well, not really now, so to say, but it used to be always Japan, USA, EU would get the last game. So then basically the EU translation would be off the American translation, which means the UK translation would be more or less the same, and then they do the German and the French, etc. But they didn't do it with this game, they just went, here, both of you do it at once. And that's why the big difference is. But with that said, we need to assign a unit to block. And if you're going to put a tank there, put a heavy one. Alright, we've got a missile unit for possible incoming ships. There's a carrier on the enemy side already. So we've got to watch out for that. They have cruisers and one battleship too. In terms of our naval forces, I guess we've got a sub, which is pretty good. Now the question is, do we dare to break through here? Just give ourselves a short path. Something else good. What's their air force? It's one helicopter and we got two. And we might want to take out one of these. For kind of obvious reasons. Just wondering how close this guy is at the moment. Let's chuck him forward then. It's technically our bait. So, 1 unit to go down here. Because essentially we need to force our way through there and get that helicopter unit. Actually, wait, why do we need to destroy that? That's stupid. If we left it as it was, we could just climb over the mountain, take it, and of course, units don't need to go there. That's the obvious thing of that, really. I'm just being an idiot. Completing our idiot. I was like, restart the map. General Carter, how are things looking out there? Stolos? So you're still not tempted to try out any of those exotic weapons of mine? You could change the course of the battle with just the touch of a button. Stolos, I told you. If you use my weapons now, you will wipe out scores of your own troops. But to defeat the Laurentians, I'm sure they would gladly sacrifice their lives. 20 years ago, I faced the Laurentians in this exact same location. Both sides upheld the rules of warfare which we had agreed upon. When the enemy surrendered, we did not do anything dishonorable. War is cruel and pitiless, but we are all soldiers. For me to use your despicable weapons would be an insult to the memory of all those who laid down their lives here. I regard your sentiments as eccentric, but I know I cannot change your mind. I will take my leave. Farewell, General Carter. And you got to kill them, but do it with honor. Because killing people is honorable. Well, to be honest, now I may as well fire on it and take it down. Because that's just how things are now. Right, in terms of our advance, there are rocket units on the enemy team. If we take this forward base, it will give us a nice little frontal starting point. In terms of other units around, they could attack that, but somehow I don't think they will. That's going to create multiple ways into our base, but generally they only have that way or that way. So as long as we move up, we can choke them. The problem is they've already got that bit of terrain there. Now that missile unit is at perfect range to take us. We'll just have to deal with it. Probably better off just capturing that this turn. This definitely was not the best first flurry in terms of how to make things work here, but we will recover. Nothing can see me, so basically I just need to sneak behind it in some respects, but we need to kind of take the carrier out first. Not the carrier, the cruiser. Once that's... Oh, that's so lucky! Okay, now we're in trouble. Right, we've lost the seas. I'll be fine, honey. Thank you very much. I like how they never seem to actually run into me by accident. I really wish they would. I really wish they would. Yet, you've just subscribed as well. Are there 6 months in a row? Oh yeah, there's more, by the way. Upgraded to the tier 2 subscription. Hug the laser. I don't want to hug any lasers. Especially this laser between 2 meteorites. That seems like a meteorong to me. Well, we've lost the sea. So we'll have to see what we can do from here. We may have lost the sea, but we have the land. And I guess really that's all that matters. Right. If anything then, I think we have to take the air. Seems our best bet at the moment. This battleship is so much trouble for us, it's ridiculous. I've really messed up the start of this map. This battleship right now can do whatever it wants. And the cruiser found my sub as well. I mean, I can only do that much damage to that. So I am dived, so he can't see me. I should be able to repair and respawn from there. But look at the land this can now hit. I have to give up the seaside completely. Now I can go in and fight like this. But there's the other problem with the fact that the cruiser would just take out my units like toffee. And then once this thing produces a ship plane, that's when the real trouble begins. I said, if that's the case, let's focus on here. And forcing our way forward. So this tank is trying to get round and attack us from there. Attack there, can you? I don't think their missiles can attack us. Oh, joyous times for us all. Alright, let's put these guys as a threat. Basically back off from my sub. And go the alternate route of doing things. My own facepalm. I facepalm all the time myself right now. That's terrible strategy. Alright, he charged at us. Was not expecting. The cruiser can fire, can it? I forget about this aspect of it. So, that's out of range now. If that's the case, do the damage when we can do the damage. If we start pitter-pattering away at it, it might work out for us. At least we know where we've got an airport to repair that. can't go across those? Okay. Oh, here we go. They're going around the corner with transport copters to try and get in. That they may do. But we still got him. I think we're not in a position to lose the heavy tank. Oh no, we are. That miraculous moment when you made the next mistake. Alright, if I push you around to here, that covers the cruiser and any unit that comes there. I've probably lost the heavy tank now because of silliness. I can just build another. In fact, I might do that. Kind of make up for things a little bit. Should I just fire on this guy? The other tank will come behind. We'll lose a little bit of damage, but then the heavy tank can follow up on that. And not capturing anything on our side on my time. Alright, let's push you guys forward. As much as I can anyway. I think this bomber's the key to our play currently. He hasn't produced anything yet, he's just using it as a normal unit. Yep, that's the mistake I made. The small tanks and medium tanks are still kind of on par. Cool, look at this push of military might up this side at the moment. Right, we need the med tank to go over there, but in the meantime, we have a lot of firepower that we can rain down. And a second port. Right, the battleship isn't moving. That I find surprising. Oh, we got a ship plane. That might be why. I think we should just nuke it. That's got to be about 30 grand of unit resources in that one ship. If we can take it down, any sacrifice is worth it right now. Oh my goodness, it stayed alive? Oh, this is problematic. Oh no! Oh, I didn't count. You can't attack that, so fine. Move you one square back. Bolster the front lines. Bring you around to do the same. Get you forward. We need to capture some more stuff. Hold the bridge. Hold the bridge. Alright, and we need you. Oh, you can go over that. It lived by the tiniest amount. Loot Oliz is on the main deck. What? Of course they took down one. Oh, they sent out the ship plane. And it could reach because they destroyed the helicopter. Oh my goodness. We're in trouble. I have two options. To try and run and sink that. Ship plane! We have nothing that shoots up. Do I chase that down and try to finish it? Gotta keep our bomber alive. This is why I put it in range again. I'm like, no. The bomber's more of a threat than anything. And I need these missile units to be able to nuke these guys to oblivion as they come over. Oh no! If I didn't mess up the C part of things from the start, I would be so much better off. But that's kind of an obvious thing to say. We'll just blow that guy up quickly. Get the med tank into position. Which can bikers do more damage? They do. Alright then. Ah! There's only bad times ahead. That said, they sent the battleship in and it landed right on my blooming submarine, revealing it to the blooming carrier. That ship plane's gonna kill us all. All right. No! I give anything for turmoil. Sit. Take down my bomber. I don't care, I got your battleship. You can attack my bomber now. As you might be able to tell, things are not going so well. Oh, yikes. This is going to be one hell of a dig-in moment. I thought it would be able to attack. It wasn't. It was not able to attack. This unit here that I can't kill off is going to kill my rockets. That I can only get 10% damage, so I may as well fire, because I'm not going to be able to retreat it. That is not its fate for the day. He might just decide to randomly attack something else. I'm better off moving to there and doing what I next intended to do. We have 4,200 in cash. It's not enough to actually build a unit and really fight. They have 20 units to our 16. They've escaped with the carrier. But if they keep moving the carrier away... My bomber did not even survive. I think it's a 25 grand unit for a 25 grand unit. Yeah, I thought they'd attack the rockets, because that makes the most sense. They also moved within range of my missiles, so I can't shoot them down still. Essentially, if the front line falls right now, we're doomed. And it looks like their plan is to break the second front line. The big failure was over here, where I didn't intend to move this unit to that position. Right. Missiles are still there. The only way I can fend them off now is by placing units a little bit staggered. Can't even retreat this guy to where I need him to be. This unit's blocking everyone in. Alright. I need him to repair, rather than merge with another unit. But essentially I need one of them to go here, and I'm not going to get that to happen. It's about the best I can do is move around stuff. It's not like Fire Emblem AI. Fire Emblem AI is quite easy to abuse. Make them attack me. So So we only did actually 2 damage to that unit. Is that going to get back to the... Yeah, it's going to get... And they've created another one. That carrier needs to die. I can't kill that until this thing dies. That's a better plot of land, but he might just come over here and attack something else. We're still strong-ish. That'll fend him off. Time to sing I Will Survive, but first I am afraid and I am petrified. Because they can really wreck us now. That missile's going to repair this turn. He's still fighting with that carrier. General Carter, can you hear me? So this is the commander of the Laurentian forces. 20 years ago when you fought in to hold the Dyad Fortress. Do you remember who was leading the Laurentian forces? I never knew his name, but he was a truly great soldier for a Laurentian. For 100 days the battle raged. The only pause was when both sides agreed to ceasefire to bury our dead. He was truly a man of honor. He feels almost like an old friend. It was my father. I see. I am truly sorry. You have nothing to apologize for. You were both soldiers. My father died here. Our government blamed him for the defeat. The only ones to see him as a good and honest soldier were his enemies. I'm grateful, General Carter. My father would be too. I wish things hadn't come to this, but it can't be helped. I'm glad I'm facing you in my final battle. I said it's more likely to be my final battle at this rate. The ship plane is out again. It is going to wreck my units. That guy's moved out of range to make sure he can't get hit. My best bet maybe is to make a missile boast at this point. He can attack there, believe it or not. This thing's making sure to stay out of range for the time being. It can easily dip into range when it needs be. As for that fighter, it's going into the one place it can get without being killed. Alright, what is my best move here? It seems I cannot get these rockets rolling over nearest to that. I need to put all my units within range of this guy here, really.